Hello and welcome to the SMZ3 2025 tournament. We're through the round robin stage, 6 weeks of it, and now we're in the bracket stage. Tonight is Gammachuu versus VixRyder Game 2. Gammachuu won the first one. Let's see if he can repeat it or if Ryder will tie it up. Reminder, this is a normal logic 774. Meaning normal logic for Super Metroid and 4 tokens required to enter Furion and defeat Mother Brain. And we have a token at Eastern, and I saw Green Pendant at Terra, I believe. And we need 7 crystals to enter Ganon's Tower, 7 crystals to defeat Ganon, and it's not a fast Ganon, so you have to go through Ganon's Tower, and this being a 774, progression may never be found in Ganon's Tower for either game. Progression being something that lets you be deceived. Very astute. V booster, wow. Hashra is a good check early on with the boot start, and yeah. Speed and Varia. Pretty good find. We won't be orphaning any speed checks at this speed. And oh yes, it's a boot start. It's the only difference between a regular seed and this tournament is we start with boots and Link to the Past. Looks like the tier 3 pool was single bombs. Gammachuu found 3 more at the secret passage, while VixRyder checks Monk Rocks. And there was a bow in Link's house, apparently. Supers at Uncle and X-Ray at Monk Rocks. There's always at least 1 super pack in Sphere 1. It can be more, but there's always a minimum of 1. Like the tier 2 pool was full magic refills. Bush crabs are vanilla. Single rupees. Vix will check. And that's a 20 rupee. There are only 2 more reasons remaining for this to potentially be an Agaseed. Won't be because there is a progression item on Lumberjack Ledge, and that's a sword at the mushroom spot. Very good early find. You don't really need any bombs, since you have a good weapon for Mini Moldorm Cave and escape. Missile pack at the Thieves' Hideout. Vix will likely get that bomb from the Monk Rocks. Yeah. Monk Rocks are always drop a bomb. So... And you get inside the hut to refresh Monk Rocks and get 1 more bomb. And that's bombs you need for the Kakariko village, the well, and the blind hideout. Oh, Vix gets the 3rd bomb. That one for Granny's house. We have some amazing items early on. Not even 5 minutes in, and we have 4 progression items. More supers. That's the Moon Girl. Arrow capacity upgrade. I had nothing else of interest in Blind's hideout, but a Moon Pearl is pretty good. We're headed to the well. The reserve tank. Yeah, I'm not really making any money. Well, need a bit of money to pay the bottle vendor, so Vix will re-enter the well to respawn the money under the pots. Gammachuu is heading further in, hoping to find money elsewhere. Granny was hiding an E-tank. Bottle vendor has nothing. $50 in the pub, so that's gonna be money for Gammachuu to pay the bottle vendor. Next up, the library. Oh, those are power bombs. I don't know if they count as Sphere 1, logic-wise. I did not see the item, but it was nothing interesting. Fortunate Gammachuu got hit by a mine, so now he has his one-shot kill for crabs. The item in the floodgate is nothing, just arrows. Looks like Vix will do Willy Hand as he did yesterday. Gammachuu is entering Mini Molnar Cave. Like Vix did not get Willy Hand. Playing up again. And that was a glove in Mini Molnar Cave. We're one item away from Dark World access. And we're always really just one item away from a lot of Super Metroid if we find the Morph Ball. The hard piece in the Ice Rod Cave. Vix is headed to Uncle. We'll get his super pack. Vix has the boat, right? He started at Link's house. Gammachuu set up the water walk in the Ice Rod Cave, and now we're checking Waterfall can have a logic. Just a super pack. Not scouting Zora's Ledge. We're likely headed to Oboe. Vix is gonna do the front of his game. He's here, he has a sword, so why not? That's a PV pack. That one is definitely Sphere 1. And Hobo only yielded some arrows. We'll follow the to the back of escape. Mom can just bunk it open. And that's at the back. The map was in the boomerang chest, so Zelda Cell has an item for sure, as does Dark Cross. Keeping the guard alive, likely intended to Death Warp. What's the boomerang? French vanilla. Death Warp, Vix will check. Dark Cross. Some prizes, single bomb. Okay, Vix is past the dangerous hallway of snakes. Now he's at Dark Cross. He's about to find the chest, and it's 300 bucks. Okay, he has Zora money. Gammachuu will get his 300 bucks too. Vix will likely pay Zora his blood money. Gammachuu is past the snake hallway. Got the money. Gammachuu is headed to Eastern. Vix gets his glove. Master Sword and the first chest of Eastern. Vix will set up water walk here. That's done. He's probably headed to Zora. He has the money and Zora's in logic. There's no sense in skipping him. It's a big key in the second chest of Eastern. It's like Vix will check Hobo first and then fix Flipper. Third chest of Eastern is $5. One more item left in Eastern. Oh, it's not in the big chest. Gammachuu is gonna go to the big key chest. Out of logic, because you were going through a dark room without the lamp. In SMZ3, dark rooms are never in logic without the lamp. Even if it's a small, easy room, you're expected to have the lamp. Tank and supers for Vix. And he's headed to Zora. Last item for Gammachuu. So Armos Knights has nothing, but it's a required kill because it's a token. Is past the dark room and is headed to Armos Knights, and Vix is going to follow Gammachuu into Eastern as well. It's a logical play. You have four chests that are always in Sphere 1 logic, and they could have progression, and you have the bow anyway, so you might as well clear the dungeon completely because it's required. Rolled by the last knight. That's a great token, I think. Vix gets his Master Sword. So now the play is to go to Super Metroid. Could have broken Death Mountain, but chose not to. Gonna make the speed checks in Bren Star. Get blue suit here. Oh, wait. Can try and spark 2. Break the blocks. And head to Terminator. There are 4 things in logic here. Oh, that's charge beam already. Okay. Terminator. Early supers and 2 items in Pink Bren. The item before Mission Impossible and the item above charge beam location. Not early supers. It's not Sprint Star Reserve. Still 2 more items to check. Not the item before Mission Impossible. Is it the last check here? Missiles above charge beam. It is not. Well, it could be Morph Pedestal, and also in logic is the item in the the old Bryn Star ceiling. Vix killed his Armor's Knights and will likely follow Gammachuu to Super Metroid, but it could also sequence break Death Mountain. Looks like he's gonna head up the mountain. He's starting in Sanctuary. Oh right, Agina has not been checked. Morph Ball could be just sitting there, for all we know. Vix has not done the back of escape. Vix is starting again in Sanctuary. Full heart on Morph Bed, so it basically has to be the item in the ceiling. Like Vix will head up the mountain. Money? So it has to be Agina. Gammachuu will go up the mountains himself. Nope. Headed right. Oh, right. Just gonna. He hasn't done Zora. So we'll do Houlihan to get the money. Nothing on Spectacle Rock. Inside the cave we have nothing as well. Vix is headed to the Northfur Portal, while Gammachuu will make the Agina play. Not even checking Desert Ledge, going straight to Agina. Vix will do the Bryn Star checks after seeing nothing at the high jump E-Tank location. And that's a glove. We have Dark World access with Mitts. Gonna check King's Tomb first, just in case you have something important there. But after that, it's off to the Village of Outcasts. It's an E-Tank at King's Tomb. Red crystal at Skullwoods, a token at Swamp. Red crystal at Mire, last pendant at Ice, and the rest are regular crystals. Just headed to Skullwoods first. Some would consider Skullwoods basically an overworld check. Small key. Means we don't have to go through Pinball Room. Another small key. Did not get the blue suit. Got it now. Will be disappointed by what he finds or doesn't find in Pink Brand. And that was a penny. And Skullwoods, the first item of 2. In Skullwoods. There are 2 pennies in the item pool in SMZ3. Stunning the mummy. Good call. They're kind of dangerous, especially on 3 hearts and green mail. That's a compass. So the last item is Fire Rod locked. Gamma's getting good use out of that boomerang. Well, Vix is headed to Old Bryn. There's nothing at Bumper Cave Ledge. The house has nothing. And Vix resets out of Old Brand because he didn't find any progression. Now knows it has to be a Gina. Small shield in the chess minigame. Gammachuu now checking the brewery. Nothing. Gets a bomb under the 50-50 bush. Opens up Thieves Town and heads inside. That's the other boomerang. And the first chest in Thieves Town. $20. Vix is about to find his mitts. Big key in the third chest in front of Thieves. Mitts for Vix. And Morph Ball in Thieves Town, the fourth chest in front. Front-loaded Thieves Town. 3 items in front. There's only 1 more non-dungeon item in the pool. A lot of Super Metroid can be cleared now. That's all of Brinstar, all of Wrecked Ship, all of Upper Norfair. That's plenty of content that can be done in different orders. We might end up with a bit of divergence here. And fourth and last item in Thieves Town was a pack of bombs. In the attic. So nothing else remains in any other chest and on Blind himself or herself. Vix will scout Bumper Cave Ledge and see that it's nothing. While Gammachuu is, air quotes, rescuing Blind. Is in Sea House. While Gamma starts the fight with Blind. That's the first phase done. Phase 2. Almost not just touching the light. Blind is down. Crystal acquired. It's headed to the chest, digging minigame. As Vix enters Thieves and will find his morph ball soon. A hard piece after 7 digs. Gammachuu continues towards the southern Dark World shacks. Not bringing the frog along. At least not yet. Stumpy has power bombs. She's headed to Hyped Cave. Vix got his morph ball and heads further in Thieves Town. And that's Fire Rod on the first check in Hype Cave. And Tempered. Full heart. Well, that's our first full heart. That was grabbed anyway. So, not bad. A progression item and Tempered is always very nice to have. Gammachuu will head up the mountain. Vix gets his last item out of Thieves Town. Needs a lot of love from the old man. Gammachuu is in Norfair. Upper Norfair. That space jump. Had the missile pack in front of high jump boots. Nothing at the high jump boots itself, but space jump is a pretty good find. You don't really need to have... Oh, that's... Yikes. Bad death. Gammachuu scouts Croc escape. Sees nothing. And heads back in Link to the Past. Looks like that was a mistake. Gammachoo's about to check Ice Beam location. And that's 20 bucks at the Ice Beam location. Vix is about to find his fire rod and tempered sword. Super missiles at Crumbling Tower. Like Gamma will head to Crocomire via the intended front gate way. This is headed back to the village of Outcasts, but we'll probably do Skullwoods now with the fire rod. Might finish Thieves after that. Full hard behind Croc. And Croc finally falls. More items beyond Croc. First one is, well, Spring Ball. In normal logic, it's never a progression item, but it's a nice to have. $50 at the Cosigner's Room location. We got left our Grapple Beam and Indiana Jones. Indy has a shovel. and the other single rupee at the grapple beam location. Okay, so shovel could be something. It's probably nothing, but it could be something. You have to hang on to it. While Vix is fighting Mothula. Might be getting trolled by sword beams here. And that's a dead moth. Drops the last item, our first bottle. I think it's the first bottle. And that's a red crystal. Gammachuu has reached Bubble Mountain. That's an E-tank. Big Death Wars back to the entrance of the back of Skullwoods. Faster than just walking around. And that's Gravity Suit. Got Norfair Reserve. Wow, you can do... I think the only thing that's not... Oh, I was going to say the only thing not in Logic is Jack Tool, but now he is in Logic. The only thing not in Logic is Plasma Room. There's a lot of Super Metroid ahead of us. Vix will find Penny here, and he found every item in Skullwoods. Plus, kill the boss. He's out of here. Oh. Was that an accident? Nothing on top, above Speed Booster. Nothing at Speed Booster. Nothing in front of Wave Beam. And nothing at Wave Beam. Well, if you land all 25 super missiles, you only need 30 regular missiles without missing any to defeat Ridley. Still have some power bombs. Intended use of X-ray to discover there's nothing at Cathedral. We know where charge is, but we don't have any other beams, so charged B shots would make Ridley take quite a while. Oh, yeah, okay. Gammachuu's headed back to Link to the Past to reset, most likely. Yep. Vix is back inside Thieves Town. Grab blind boilers. Nothing at landing side PBs. Likely see Gauntlet next. That's a dead blind. Another penny. Vix has... That's the powder at the back of Gauntlet. Vix has the... one of the Smiths in tow. Turn him in. But for a reward, but not before turning in the first bottle, and Gammachuu re-grabs the charge beam. That's 20 bucks that we stole from a sick kid. The Smiths have nothing. Vix is saving, quitting, and resetting to Super Metroid. See what path he chooses. And that's a butter sword. Vix opts to start with criteria, so won't get his gravity suit for a while. And space jump as well. Someone is farming some PBs from the hoppers. That's 14 out of 15 should be enough. Super missiles are super missiles. And power bombs are power bombs. Gammachuu did not get the mock ball out. Loses a little bit of time here. Gammachuu does not get the short charge. Gets it now. On to Mission Impossible soon. As Vix heads down the room past Terminator and is on his way to the elevator to Greenbrand. Gamma finds nothing at Mission Impossible. Gamma gets the Spore Skip. Works in many spots as long as you have the screen scrolled all the way to the right. The camera, I mean. And that's our second bottle, but Gammachoo's first. Behind Spore Spawn. Vix gets his Butter Sword. Gammachuu gets the reverse gate glitch second try. Called reverse because the gate glitch is done from right to left. But here is a spot where you can do it from left to right. And that was the book behind Wave Beam. Book could be required if there's something on Ether tablet or Bombo's tablet. Or if the mirror is inside Desert Palace. That you have to get in via the book to get the mirror. Which is required because Swamp is a token. While Vix is in the Edicon pit. And we have super missiles at Waterway. More ammo, so we have fairly comfortable Ridley ammo now. We're in Green Hill Zone now. That's an E-tank. $300. That construction zone. Orf pad is a full heart. We already knew that. It's Ice Beam at Alpha Missiles. We have Charge Ice Beam now. That's a 200 shot kill for Mother Brain too, I think. Charge shots, that is. Okay. Beta missiles are missiles. Vix gets Spore Skip. That's shield at Billy Mays and flippers, which are required. Hard required because Swamp is a token. Billy Mays had the goods tonight. Rest in peace, Billy Mays. Just space shipping and handling. Vix gets his book after also successfully doing the reverse gate glitch. Full heart under Mother Brain, and Gammachuu declines taking it. With Ice Beam, it should be a fairly easy way to get climb supers. If you can't do the invulnerability trick thing, you can just freeze the looking critters. Oh, looks like Gamma won't even freeze him, they'll just kill him. Would have been faster to freeze him, but... And that's the wrong cane. Vix does not have the gravity suit, so he has to do a lateral Shine Spark, which is in logic, even for normal. Q is checking through 30 missiles and finds missiles. Bombterizo has missiles, so not terribly interesting. Unsurprisingly, Gammachuu does not grab. Vix is an old Bryn. Gonna collect money here, full heart there, and eventually his flippers at Billy Mays. Gammachuu refills, and will he go to Wrecked Ship, or will he skip Red Ship and go down Red Tower? That's nice. Headed to Wrecked Ship. Is scouting the item above the entrance. That's full heart. Nothing amazing. And he's gonna check the ocean item, so might just do Fantoon and leave, but probably not. Vix gets his Ice Beam. Spooky missiles are missiles. And that's Fantoon. Not a fast pattern. Got a medium pattern. Gamma is setting up Doppler. Started a little early, so I think he only got 2 missiles in. Maybe 3. Another medium pattern, but a quick eye close. But a very fast rain of fire. That was a nice Doppler. Vix got his blue cane. Another fast. No shut schlock. Mid. Nope. It's going to be a long pattern. Not get a quick eye close here. And Gamma got a 3-rounder. Not bad. Dead Fentir. Vix grabs it to 30 missiles. It was crystal number 7 from Fantune. High jump boots at the left side, right side super missiles. Will make speed booster and space jump behave much more nicely together. Left side supers are just missiles. So will Gammachuu safe scum the back of Rex ship? Nope, he's going straight there. So we'll keep whatever he finds. Spooky hallway, not that spooky when you have both suits and space jump. Vix is heading to the right side of the lining site. The heart piece at the back of Rex ship. Gammachuu climbing to the attic. Gonna clear the room of critters so we can pre-open the doors. Robot hallway. Shooting our way through. Only missiles, I think. Look like missiles. Knee tank in the sky. Vix enters Fantune's room. Will you get luckier than Gammachuu was with the patterns? Nope. Not medium either. Ong. This thing I was just 1 or 2 missiles on the Doppler. Fast pattern and slow eye close, so that was good. Gammachuu bowling alley. There are 3 items left to grab in wrecked ship. That was a medium pattern with a fast eye close. And a medium rain of fire. Bit. Nope. Long pattern. $50 on the way to wrecked ship reserves. Fantini has to be almost dead. He's so bright red. Medium. Got it. Super missiles at wrecked ship reserves. And that's finally a dead Fantini for VixRyder. And just missiles at the gravity item location. So high jump boots were found, very nice to have, but not exactly progression. They can be progression, but not when you have space jump. Is following Gammachuu's footsteps into. Well, he was fighting Fantoon. Now he's gonna check the 2 super missile locations, but he might not go further. And we know he won't find anything past those high jump boots. The decision to skip the rest might let him catch up a bit, as Gammachuu is gonna grab. Oh, he's gonna go his way out of the bit of power bomb room. Alpha power bombs, just missiles, and a full heart. Looks like Vix will save scum the back of wrecked ship. Gammachuu falls in the vile plant. To see the X-ray location next. And that's the lamp at X-ray. Map is always required in the 774 because there are only up to 3 pendants and there are 4 dungeons with dark rooms. Gammachuu tried the wall jump back up before the block respawn, but didn't get it. Doesn't really matter, as long as you're back up there before the block respawns, you haven't actually lost any time compared to just waiting for it to respawn. You can have... There are 4 dungeons that requires the lamp because of dark rooms. So if at the most you can remove 3 from the pool because there are pendant dungeons, then you have at least 1 required lamp dungeon. Lamp is always logically required for a 774. Vix will get the tank in this guy. And Gammachuu gets the crate quick kill. There will be no dancing during his watch. Crate was a token and was guarding a reserve tank. That's Ether, our first medallion, in the ceiling in Craig's warehouse. Both Mire and Turtle Rock are crystals, so they're required. So that, well, that's 1 medallion out of the way. Could be the only one we need, but fairly unlikely. Gammachuu is headed to Meridia. If you're trying to get the short charge here, it's actually a 3 taps. And he gets it after a couple of tries. And all that for 20 rupees. Nothing at cracks supers. Vix does pick up the supers in the wreck ship reserve. Another reserve at Mama Turtle. And what's in the wall? Supers. We'll get those. Vix is on his way to Red Tower. As Gammachuu heads to Aqueduct. It's an E-tank at the beach. What's in watering hole? An E-tank and some missiles. On our way to Aqueduct now. Vix leaves the Alpha PB room. Doesn't have what is normally what are normally required items to get X-ray, but he can always deboost all the way there if he knows how to. But it's probably being skipped. Gammachuu checks Aqueduct, gets an E-tank, and the red cane this time. That's the right cane. Saves the game. Two saves come. The sand pits for sure. Missile pack and power bombs. So nothing interesting in the right sand pit. As there's nothing interesting for Vix, the Spacer Beam location. Gammachuu resets and will likely check the left sand pit this time. Or not. Decides to head to Botwood. We'll pay. Create a visit. Hitbox in the universe, really. Vix does not get the quick kill. We'll have to dance with Kraid for a bit at least. Chu is in the Colosseum as Vix defeats Kraid. Precious room is nothing. Was a pretty good Shine Spark. Vix gets his Ether Medallion. Oh. Didn't get Dragon to grab him. Oh, that was an almost good transport again. Dragon has to be pretty damaged. And that's a dead trip. Dix is in Upper Norfair, where he will find his gravity suit and space jump soon. Behind Dragon is nothing interesting. Which is headed back to the room behind Botwoon. Gonna farm the critters here a bit with the farm beam. Then we'll likely check the left sand pit. While VixRyder is going to check the ice beam location. Didn't save, so it's not gonna reset if there's nothing. That's half magic. Probably wants that, and yeah, it's going for it. Very easy to grab when you have high jump boots and a spring ball. Don't have to do anything fancy. Now, will he check Jack Tool? It's in logic. And Plasma is also checkable, just not in logic yet. You can kill the parrots there with Shine Spark after images with a blue suit, but can be kind of hard if you're not used to it. But Gammachuu skips Jack Tool and skips Plasma Row. Wasn't a whole lot in Meridia except for the red cane. Oh, the boys of summer are back. Gammachuu is headed to Lower Norfair. That's a dead Crocomire. We are out on our way to Lower Norfair. Vix is saving in case he finds nothing behind Croc. Will be interesting to see if he resets Shovel or not. Probably not. Gammachuu drains the acid lake and will engage GT soon. Already has enough supers to defeat GT. Yes, he did. He didn't skip them, that would be unlikely. Nothing locked by, hard locked by GT. And that's a dead GT. Oh, just threw supers back, that's bad. And that's a shovel, and Spazer Beam for Gammachuu. Fire is Ether, so Gammachuu can full clear it. And it's the other red crystal. First one being Skullwoods, which he can also complete with the Fire Rod. That would put Pyramid Fairy in logic. Ooh, Godmire, but we are not in go mode yet. We still have quite a few things to find. Hookshot, hammer, mirror, ice rod, and potentially another medallion. 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 items from go mode. Compass chest has the compass. Vix is about to find his gravity suit. And there it is. And that's a grapple beam. That's a map. At the cutscene chest, that's unfortunate to find. Just a long check for nothing good. Like Vix is farming before heading to Lower Norfair, I assume? Yes, he's going down. That's the play for Lower Norfair. Fortunately for him, he won't have the red cane when finding himself in the mire area and won't be able to clear the dungeon. We'll have to come back. Gammachuu is setting up Spooky, a variant of Spooky. I mean, Fluke could be in GT, so... Or behind Mire. Nope, it's not getting the alternate Spooky setup. So we'll just do the intended thing. Bomb the wall and hit the crystal switch directly. Be careful, we're still on green mail here, and Viddy hits very hard. But he is dead. And that's a swagnet on Viddy. Fortunately here, no mirror, so we won't be able to mirror to desert or check checkerboard unless the mirror is right here. It is not. Vix will do the gate glitch to skip having to fight GT. Gets his Spazer Beam. Get a high five here. Vix sees the Ether Medallion but does not have the cane. Gammachuu towards the spark and gets the fast pillar strat. Biggs did not dive Mire, chose to continue in Norfair, Lower Norfair. We know that it's go modable, so, and it also has a big key in the second best location. So if he finds everything else, by the time he's back here, you will have much faster clear time of Mire than Gammachuu had. But might be a bit of wishful thinking. Gammachuu has to fight the Three Musketeers or the Three Amigos. I always forget if the Three Musketeers are these guys or the guys guarding the exit of Lower Norfair. But Gammachuu has gravity suit and it's a lot of energy, so just damaging through is a big deal. There's a hammer. Still looking for the hook shot, the mirror, and the ice rod, and potentially Bumpos or Quake. We still don't really have Dark World, Death Mountain access. We would need mirror or hook shot for that. So Paradox Cave still remains locked. Has to farm back. Has. Big word. He could fight Ridley with his charged plasma ice. Would take a while, but wouldn't soft lock or anything. Probably faster to just farm some supers here. He has a farm beam, so it's pretty efficient. And Vix chooses to kill the key hunters instead of damaging through him, which makes sense because he's almost dead. Probably take a safety save here. As a reminder, Ridley can be defeated by 30 super missiles. He takes double damage from them, so every whiffed or missing super missiles requires 6 missiles to compensate. But he also takes, I think, 200 per PB blast. It can be hit twice by 1. So you can kill him with a combination of supers, missiles, and power bombs. But if you don't have charge beam, there's always the possibility of soft locking, because Ridley does not spawn anything you can kill for ammo. Used to be that charge beam was logically required for Ridley, but that was some years ago. Now charge beam is considered by the logic as a luxury item that can be placed absolutely anywhere. It is not considered progression anymore. That's a dead Ridley. Nothing behind him, but he was a required kill by virtue of being a crystal holder. Have another high five. Now it's Vix's turn to farm a bit. And once Gammachuu is done with Lower Norfair Escape, he is completely done with Super Metroid, except obviously from Other Brain. And for the 2 checks of Plasma Beam and Shack Tool. we're still looking for at least hookshot, ice rod, and the mirror. Gammachuu is in the Firefly room. And we have Quake here. Okay, so have a 66% chance of being able to open Turtle Rock, but Turtle Rock could be Bumble's lock, we don't know. And we have no way of knowing. We would need the hook shot or the mirror to be able to reach Turtle Rock and scout it. And Vix is fighting Ridley, and that was the ice rod in at PB's in jail. So now we're looking for hookshot and mirror, which likely makes Swampagomo dungeon. Oh, single arrow, that's a unique item. It's not progression, but it's a unique item. There's only one of those in the pool. Ice rod acquired. An item in Lower Norfair is nothing, just money. Gammachuu is out of there. Vix is also out of the wasteland and will make his way back to Lower Norfair Escape, where he will find his ice rod and his Quake medallion. So what does Gammachuu choose? Well, Owl of Death Mountain is not an option right now, so he will likely finish Skullwoods, and that will open up Pyramid Ferry and check, make the pyramid check at the same time, and there's also Pod. Gammachuu is going to check Spike Cave. The only check he can make here. Besides Spectacle Rock, obviously. Doesn't have a lot of hearts, but does have half magic and the blue cane, which will be plenty enough. That's a heart piece. Vix grabbed his ice rod. Vix declines taking the 300 rupees. And now we'll likely head to Meridia, where he will find the Red cane. We'll be right back. We are on our way to a pod, which is probably the most logical play to make here. Cannot go in swamp. Can't check Death Mountain at all, so we are headed to the only required dungeon we can full clear. Gammachuu is death warping back to the entrance. Like Vix is taking a break. On the bridge. See, there's nothing speed locked and nothing at Crab Supers, so we'll just keep keep going. Bunch of small keys. 4 so far. Is done with the Mama Turtle room. Gammachuu will check the big key chest, which will probably be an item, but could be another key. There are 6 small keys in chests in a pod. That's screw tag, which isn't. Well, that makes plasma room in logic, and would have made Lower Warfare easier. So pod has 6 small keys in the chest. There's always at least 4 in front, but there can be 5 or even all 6 in front. Another small key rule of pod is there never is a small key in the dark maze or the big chest. That's key number 5. And if we don't find a key down here, then the last key will be in Harmless Hellway. And that's key number 6. There's something in Harmless Hellway. And it's the big key. And by something, I meant something other than a small key. Vix is gonna get his cane. Looks like Gammachuu is taking some damage in preparation for another death warp. That's Plasma Beam. So we have Charge Ice Plasma. And that's the map. So that means Helmstar King has an item. Big sees there's nothing in the right sandpit. Like, Vix will get... Nope. Not getting half magic. is one dead Star King. That's a crystal. That's a dead bot wound. No super drops. What will you do, Gammachuu? Dig spot. Will tell us if Croc was required or not. Because the shovel was at Indiana Jones. That's the flute. It's not required, but it's handy. And it's vanilla, too. But if we find a magic mirror next, then we'll be able to go back to checkerboard very quickly, thanks to the flute. Gammachuu has never turned in his bottle. Check is probably Magic Bat. Will be a hammer peg check. Hammer pegs. Nothing. So Gammachuu will grab the smith. Save and quit. We'll also check Magic Bat. Now that he can. Nothing from the smiths. What will Magic Bat give? Nothing. It's like Vix will check Plasma Room. So I guess it's going to be a nice palace check. Oh, going to Zora. the supers. And Vix is in Plasma Room. Nothing in Plasma Room. So we're down to Shack Tool in for Metroid. Not a whole lot left in Link to the Past. Vix is taking the portal to Dark Lake Hylia. The key in the first chest. Like Vic will do pod first. A wave gate in Pink Prince Star requires logically a wave beam, no matter what. One of mirror or hookshot could be on pedestal, I think. We absolutely need a hookshot or a mirror just to be able to get to Hera. Think about Ice Palace logic. That's the big key. The bomb junk back across the hole. We can't hookshot the clip through the blocks. We don't have the hookshot. We need to do the intended strat of bombing the floor and opening the big chest like that. That is another item that's not an item. I think the last item is on Cold Stare. Kind of mean, but... Gammachuu doesn't have a full magic gauge, but he does have full magic, full heart, so he can do the ancillary trick to get extra shots out of it. And the last item is disappointing. We are running out of options. That's the purple chest play. Or, yes. Another save and quit. One of the rare times you'll ever flute to 7. And that's a mushroom. Fetch quests. We have here. That's nothing. And Gammachuu buys the blue potions, because why not? And Vix is setting up Hammer Yump. So what we have left are Catfish and Shack Tool. Really. I think. Vix is doing Dark Maze because he isolated, or I should say orphaned, the lamp at X-Ray. Stuck in the middle, which is a big dead end. Well, not a dead end, it's just like the middle portion of the maze has nothing there. Oh, that's a death, unfortunately. And that's a hook shot. So that's all of Death Mountain available now. Like, absolutely all of it. Odds are pretty good he'll find the mirror there. And that's right, it could still require Bombos. And Bombos or a mirror could... Either one of them could be on pedestal. But we're not there yet. We have a lot of checks here. That's a blue mail. Another reserve. I think we have all of them. Silvers. And I want to say the third bottle. Vix reaches helps our king. Welcome, Raiders. Is it Bombos? It's not. It's vanilla. Okay, so it's Mirror Go mode. Well, the good news is it can't be in Mimic Cave. It's always a problem, I feel like, going to Turtle Rock without having all your toys is you don't have Mirror. There could be something in Mimic Cave, but we're only looking for Mirror, so can't be there. Yes, we still need the Mirror to complete Swamp Palace. And this is a 774. So Mirror, even though that Swamp is only air quotes a token, you cannot find Mirror in GT. It has to be outside GT. Big key. Yes, if Vix dodges the Ice Palace check, then he'll save some time, unless, of course, Mirror is on pedestal. Those chain chomps hurt a lot. And Vix is gonna find his hookshot right here. That's a hookshot. Nothing in the lava chest, which is the big key chest. Mail for Vix. Silvers. Morph bombs. Like Vix will check Ether Tablet first, or potentially now it's Ether Tablet. Bombos, but we know we don't need it. Small key on Laser Bridge. And it's not Laser Bridge. Could be in Spiral Cave. Time for Trinex. Gammachuu is going for the zero cycle strat. Probably got it. Yep. There will be no neck extensions for Trinex. And that's it, that Trinex spent more time exploding than actually fighting. That's not the mirror. Mirror could still be a check tool. $300. Buck. The last bottle. New. Mirror, where and go. Gammachuu is headed to GT and will complete Swamp after defeating Ganon. I will say that Big Key is in the Hope Room on the left chest. In the left chest. Supers and power bombs. Can't go full right because no small keys in Hope Room. Goodbye, Bob. Big key. In Stalfos room, top left. Which was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She was in the gauntlet. So far, so good. Which is 2 silvers for Lammo 2. And unfortunately, Vix is 1.5 dungeon behind. Oh, we're getting all the raids tonight. Welcome. Vix is through the Turtle Rock Dark Room. I think the only thing we could possibly want here is Wave Beam. Validation chest is more power bombs. Well, Gammachuu they have plenty of E-tanks to do stand up. Gets a 1 cycle against Phrynex. Gamma gets, could be a triple, at least a double for sure. That's a single. Two, 1, 2. 2, 1, 2, 1. Vix has defeated Phrynex. Vix is about to find his go mode, but he still needs to complete Mire in order to get inside Ganon's tower. And that's Mirror. Phase 1, 6 sword hits for phase 2. Oof, be careful. Eesh, well, that's not a costly death, fortunately. Well, yeah, Ganon hurts. We're in phase 3. Oh, Vix is taking a long way back to Mire. That's a costly detour. Yes, the energy recharge station behind the Gold 3 so has a portal to the Mire area. And Ganon is down for Gammachuu, that's a single G. Before heading to Turian, he has to complete Swamp Palace for the last token, which will be pretty fast, because go-moding Swamp is pretty fast. Not fluting there, just gonna go over the bridge. Yes, the flute was vanilla in this scene. amusingly enough. Vix is headed to the right, which means he will gate glitch to GT again. He has 13 attempts at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12th attempt, got it. Still faster than killing GT. Gammachoo's in swamp. Won't likely stop for anything. Setting up the spiky clip. Got it. Just as Vix is entering Mire. And that's Wave Beam. I don't think he can ask for anything more. We got all the reserves. We get plenty of E-tanks. We have every major item. Korean will be a breeze. My good news for Vix is he gets to Mire, to go mode Mire instead of full carrying it, but he'll be in GT when Gammachuu wins, unfortunately. And that's the last token. Time to save and quit and head to Turian. Vix is past the first dark room of Mire, which is the hardest of the dark rooms. Second one is trivial. Third one, kind of tricky, not to take any damage. And he's in the last room. Gammachuu is refilling. And Vix is done with the Mire dark rooms. His last dark room of the seed. And that's the last crystal for Vix. Can mirror and flute to Swamp now if he wants, or just head to GT immediately. Save and quit. We're going to Swamp as Gammachuu enters the first Metroid room. And Gammachuu got baby skipped. Well done. Am I trying the speed zap skip? Let's see if he gets it. Nope. Nope. Try again the ice clip. Got it. I wish we can't lose one more tank if he wants to. Oof. Do stand-up glitch. We'll need to use a bit of his reserve tanks. Yeah. Now he has to damage down to 3 tanks. After the first beam, of course. Vix is done with Swamp. And is on his way to GT. While the brain screams, announcing the next beam is the cutscene. And that's a dead baby, just as Vix enters Ganon's tower. It's a one-shot. Other brain phase 3. What's left to do is the escape. Gamma gets the Shine Spark up the escape shaft. And with a final time of 2 hours, 38 minutes, and 9 seconds, Gammachuu wins the race and the second match and goes 2-0 against VixRyder, who forfeited about 20 seconds after. Race is over. GG. And we are joined by Gammachuu. Your microphone is muted.
Oh, hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yep.
GG.
GG's, Vix. That was a seed. I felt terrible ever since I did the loop around Bryn and what is it, Old Mother Brain, and just to find Myth just sitting in Nagina's cave. So I figured I was already behind.
You were both pretty late to the myths, so it was. I understand feeling behind, but you weren't really. Oh, hello,
And,
Vix.
Hey, Vix, GG's.
Oh, GG's.
Yeah, I assumed you got the myths much earlier than me, so I was feeling very behind, but it sounds like we both got it late.
Yeah, I don't even remember where the myths were in this one, to be honest with you.
That one felt crappy. Agina's cave.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was pretty much it, because I basically, again, like I did last night without Morph Ball, went through Bryn looking for it, so...
Yeah, that speed booster was a super strong bait. I just figured it's most likely going to be around, SM.
Yeah, for sure.
And then Catfish happened to me.
Same.
Oh, you skipped that?
I didn't skip it, no, I just got to it very late.
Yeah, I did permit free at one point before pod. Like, I'm not going to do that garbage. So it was just feeling more, terrible about that.
So, did you go to Meridia before Lower Norfair?
Yes.
Okay, I went to Norfair first. So I didn't have the cane on my initial run through.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, yeah, I had to run all the way... I had to run all the way back through Lower... Like, I got the mirror like 10 minutes ago, and so I had to run all the way back through Lower Norfair to get back to Meyer.
Yeah. Okay, that's pretty unfortunate. Yeah, that just sucks. Having to go through the whole loop again is just really garbage.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, is like I found space jump, and then I immediately found gravity, and it's like, well, okay, I'm already here. Let's do Lower Norfair, let's take care of Ridley, and then maybe we'll find what we need on our way out. And then as soon as I find the cane, I'm like, oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Yeah. That's pretty bad. That feels pretty bad.
It is what it is. It's just, it's one of those seeds. There's two plays, and one is just happens to not be right, and I made the not right one, which it happens.
Yeah. Yeah, that, yeah, other than that loop, I mean, I felt okay, but yeah, just Catfish happened. Like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. I was just saving Catfish at that point to combo in with Plasma Beam and Jack Tool.
Yeah, so I did end up saving after Dragon and went to check Plasma because Jack Tool was dead to me at that point because I had most of Zelda available. So I went out the back door Meridia straight to Pod.
Oh, okay.
And so I did pod into catfish.
Yeah. No, that makes sense then. Um, yeah, just garbage mitts. Like that speed booster felt like a strong play. It's just somewhere in SM, so yeah, we both fell for that.
Yep. And also, I had a really, really bad death early on in the back of Thieves Town.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I had to do Thieves Town twice, basically.
Yeah, that sucked. I only had 3 hearts going in there, so I assume you only had 3 as well. It's just no hearts anywhere.
I had 4, I think.
Like I was at 3/4 of a heart, so that was a little scary. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just pretty garbage. I took that very slow. Yeah, anything there just touches you and you're basically dead. 2 hearts of damage.
I thought I swung my sword early enough, but then I took a fireball to the face right before blind cell, and that was it.
Oh man, yeah, that's just yeah, really bad spot to die in.
So I bailed on that and went to finish the Dark War loop, and then immediately found that fire rod and the tempered sword. I'm like, well, I guess I'm going back to Thieves Town again because I'm gonna go do Skull Woods now.
Yeah. Did you grab this miss in that first loop?
The Smith, yeah, but I didn't do Purple Chest.
Okay. Yeah, I considered it, but Morph Ball, it's just everything's open now. The seat is open. Yeah, I had Morph Ball and Gravity Suit, I think. No, Gravity was in Upper North.
Gravity was in Upper North Fair, yeah. It was at North Fair Reserve.
Yeah. I think the only good thing I felt was not following that book. That was the only thing I completely ignored forever.
Yeah, the one thing I got with the book wasn't even required. So because Bombos was on Ether Tablet.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, I just went straight to TR after I got the hook shot. I did Paradox. I'm like, I'm just gonna go do a TR. I assume the mirror's just gonna be here. It's kind of gambling at that point. I didn't touch Hera and didn't do Spiral Cave.
Yeah, I basically full cleared the mountain, and then I full cleared Light Mountain except for Hera, and then I went and then did Turtle Rock, and then as soon as I left Turtle Rock, I did the first chest in Super Bunny, and that was the mirror, and I'm like, okay, you've got to be kidding me. I could have just go mode TR.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. I mean, I also did that. I did TR first. Nothing there, and just Super Bunny. I think that's the right play though. Just go straight to TR. You're like right there, and you know Mimikay's not gonna burn you. So
yeah, that was the last thing I needed, and there's 5 items in there. So
and of course,
did you ever find the lamp or the flute?
The lamp, yes, I found both of them. I don't remember where lamp was. The flute was behind shovel. I don't remember where I got shovel because I did that very late after I did
okay. The shovel was
Indiana Jones.
Oh, that's where it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just never did it after, like, until I was going for Smith's Chain at that point.
Yep.
And the lamp was X-ray.
Oh, I was never getting that then.
Yeah, I had a space jump when I passed by there, so I'm like, yeah, just do it, it's free.
No, so I went down and I got the, I did the Bryn loop up to Retro Bryn and then over to Rex Ship and then down Red Tower down to Norfair. That loop, and so I didn't have space jump until I got down to Norfair.
Yeah, that makes sense, and just kind of clearing all that. The first thing I did when I got Morph Ball is go straight to, what is it? The 3 quick checks that you get right there in Upper Norfair from the portal. Jump. Yeah, high jumps, and then I just like, okay, I think I'm gonna assume I'm gonna get garbage, and so I could set up a reset and just do Croc, Ice Beam to Croc. But then I got that shovel, which was like, oh, I can't delete this. I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
So I just never did it because you get Morph Ball, you have the entire SM open, so you don't really touch Zelda till late.
Yep, pretty much. Yeah, I was really hoping my Hail Mary was going to be the mirror behind the Big Bomb, but that's a moot point because you got to Meyer way before I did. So
yeah, Yeah. Like if that yeah, just having, I guess, it just sucks. Kane, it could have easily been in the lower Norfair, and it just happens to be right there, and
Yeah, no, like it's
yeah,
a
so
classic case of getting randoed. Like I'm not upset about it. Rando's gonna do
yeah,
that sometimes.
yeah, yeah. Not fun seed, but I'm glad this is done with this seed.
Well, GG's. Good luck in the next round, and better luck next time to Vix. Unless this is double elimination, I'm not sure.
No, I don't think it is.
Yeah, I think it's single elimination.
Hey, this is my first time like racing this game. I just wanted one win coming into the tournament. I couldn't be happier getting to brackets. So
Hey,
I'll take it.
getting 4 wins, pretty darn good. I didn't actually know you raced SMZ3 until I saw you join in this tourney, so
Because I didn't until like 6 weeks ago when this started.
yeah.
I would just play casually.
A pretty darn good performance though. GG's making it this far.
Yep, GG's again, and good luck going forward.
Yeah, thank you. And thank you, Anita, for doing comms, and Ikir for doing tracking. I'll be watching you, Ikir, on Sunday for your race.
Yes, I want to echo what Gamma said. Thank you guys for the restreams and getting that all set up, and the comms and the tracking. I really do appreciate it.
Also thanking Ozzy for doing the setup, and the racers for accepting to be restreamed. And thank you to our viewers for watching. There'll be plenty more bracket races this weekend and the next week and so on to watch. But until then, we will see you next mission.